Hi, I'm Joan Newcomb, and today's morning musings is creating illness for growth. I'm doing a series of daily morning musings, and I'm using posts in my blog, Adventures in Density and Effort, as inspiration. Now, I wrote these a while ago, and the world has completely changed since then. Although the essential information is evergreen, if I encounter anything that is out of date, I will give you the most recent information. And at the end, I will summarize the topic based on everything that's going on in the world today. I also have some special offers for you, so stay tuned to the very end to see what they are. Creating illness for growth. When our bodies get ill, it's usually an adjustment to a spiritual expansion. Our essence is vibrating at a higher rate, and our physical form is trying to catch up. We're clearing out old patterns, condensed energy that no longer serves us, or allowing for a more open flow. When you live in an earthquake zone, you notice that there aren't many brick houses. Wood expands and contracts and can give when the earth is jolting. The mortar holding brick together disintegrates. When you're going through a mild expansion, you may catch a cold or feel like you've got the stomach flu. If you're trying to dislodge long-standing patterns, you may develop a more serious disease. When we go through a life-threatening illness, we emerge on the other side with greater emotional depth and awareness. We have a heightened appreciation for life and for those we share it with. Sometimes the illness serves to unravel patterns, to assist us with completions because we're on the way out. When you're in communication with your body and in agreement with the growth period, your experience of illness is less difficult. Your body may feel uncomfortable or in pain, but it doesn't bother you as much. You may actually experience euphoria as you allow a greater amount of your essence into your space. If you're in resistance with what is, or an effort trying to make it better, you can prolong your misery. All illness is temporary, even if it's terminal. It's a transition to a new state of being. You can emerge feeling cleansed and new. So whether you're going through a spiritual remodel or are spiritually transitioning to a higher plane, it's an exciting adventure. Fasten your seatbelts and enjoy your ride. So if you've had an experience like this with illness and that it's given way to a greater growth for you, please leave me a comment below. I love to read your comments. And I have to say, yes, this is one of these evergreen things. I was reflecting on, we all collectively went through the pandemic, and that was an enormous growth space for each one of us, whether we got physically ill with COVID or not. But if you did get ill with COVID, especially during that time when so much was unknown, it's a huge, huge growth space. But also I was reflecting as I was reading this is that we've expanded our awareness and our understanding of illness and things that may not be labeled as an illness that you treat with a vaccine or antibiotic. We've got autoimmune diseases and we've got emotional illnesses. We're dealing with trauma. There's all sorts of things in the world today that are challenges to us. Basically, our body is asking for our attention, and it requires us as consciousness to step in and be our own nurturing parent. But I was thinking also in a greater interpretation of illness, I was thinking of people who are born alcoholics or who come from families of alcoholics. And that is a long-standing family pattern. It's actually a morphic field that can go back generations, and you may not even know how badly your family was affected and wonder why you're having problems. And the challenge for any illness is to take care of yourself and seek to heal and recover. Although for some of us, we're also seeking to use it as a transition to graduating to the next level. But what I found in my experience is that each illness, when viewed from a spiritual perspective, when viewed as consciousness, coming through it is an enormous expansion. And you come out with greater insight and awareness and emotional depth than you ever had before. So if you like these videos, please share them with your family and friends and on your social media. And please click the thumbs up or the heart button. And please follow or subscribe. And that way you're telling the algorithm to get this out far and wide and into the eyes of someone who really needs to see this information. And if you'd like a free sample of one of my consciousness techniques, click on the link below to the skybox technique. It'll give you a drone's eye perspective of life, which is really viewing it as consciousness, and give you deeper insight and awareness on how you're moving through life. And if you'd like to have some manifestation techniques, click on the link below to Manifesting Money and Miracles. It's my self-study course where you can learn some simple but very profound techniques for completely transforming your life. And if you'd like to have a personal session with me, click on the link below to book a session. I do half-hour and 60-minute sessions where I take a look at the essence of who you are and what's going on in your life today. And then I can answer any questions that you might have. And I can also help you make energy shifts as well. And if you want to learn how to do this for yourself, that is navigate your life as consciousness with the help of some of my consciousness techniques, Manifesting Money and Miracles is a great preparation for my coaching special where I work with you one-on-one and give you specifically chosen consciousness techniques so that you can transform your life. And you can find out more at my website, joan-newcomb.com. And I'll see you tomorrow in another Morning Musings.